Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama,
Kirtan? Okay, perfect. Yeah, wonderful.
Hare
नीलाम्भुजसामल्कोमलाङ्गं सीतासंहारौ भागं पाणौ महासायकचारुचापं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथं. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome to the seventh and final day of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam Saptaha. And today is the most auspicious day because today is the last day of Bhagavad Saptaha. And in the Bhagavad Saptaha Mahatmya, it is said that those who attend this Bhagavad Saptaha on the seventh day, of course, one should attend all the days, but sometimes there are some circumstances that people have not got the information on the right time, or they have some other circumstances, other boundary conditions. So if they have not, are not able to attend the Bhagavad Saptaha in the last days, then today, if they attend, then they can get the falaha, the result, that auspicious result, also attending by 7 day, because 7 day normally the Bhagavad Saptaha, the conclusion comes, the essence comes on the 7 day, and also, there will be an overview also for the Katha. So thank you again for becoming the most fortunate souls to attend Bhagavad Saptaha on the 7th day. Like Parikshit Maharaj has perfected his life with listening Srimad Bhagavatam 7 days. Actually, Parikshit Maharaj was listening day and night. Yeah, he did not eat even. So we have this luxury. Our acharyas, our senior devotees, they have given us a luxury that we can, also take rest in between, and we attend only few hours a day, but we get the same result because it is all transcendental. And like we want to give a little bit small overview how we started. Parikshit Maharaj asked to Sukdev Goswami on the bank of river Ganges, if someone do some papaha, some sins, if it happens, someone may not do by knowingly. If some papa happen, if some sins happen, we are doing everyday sins. It is happening. It's nature of this world, this material world. So what can we do? What is the remedy? How to get rid of the papaha, the sins? And Sukdev Goswami has told to Parikshit Maharaj the various ways, the various processes, and out of that process, the Harinam Sankirtan is the process finally that not only relieve us from the papaha, from all the sins, but it also gave love of Godhead, Krishna Prema, Bhagavat Prema, Hari Bol. So this is the most auspicious process and most practical process also. And His Grace Sudama Prabhu has already explained about this process in the last 6 days very, very elaborately. Prabhuji has used references from various sastras, from various acharyas, and made a very comprehensive overview, very understandable, practical overview for all of us. And Prabhuji has also given the keys every day. Maybe we will ask you the keys. What are the keys for each day? So please be very attentive. There will be a quiz. So, actually, about His Grace Sudama Prabhuji, everybody knows him very well. He is our backbone of German Yatra and teaching very extensively, also giving this Bhagavat Gyan to everyone in Germany, also in other European countries through online technology. And Prabhuji is preaching about the science of Krishna and Bhagavad Dharma since almost 20 years. And he has, very visionary, and there is a very nice group, TPVT, the Pure Bliss Times. And through this Pure Bliss Times, everybody is invited to get the bliss through Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, and Hari Kirthan, wonderful programs Prabhuji is running, and retreats. And Prabhuji is also taking classes every weekend, Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam classes, and other courses also as per requirement. If there are some special festivals, then the classes are organized for the special festivals to glorify our different incarnations of the Lord, also to glorify our acharyas and shastras, and the glorification of the festivals. So very, very wonderful program is running by Prabhuji. And Prabhuji has 2 wonderful sons, you all know, and they are doing wonderful kirtan. Actually, they are benchmark, they are motivation for all the kids in our group, and everybody is learning and together as a group. So for the families who have children, this is a very, very special bonus that the whole family progress together. And what I can say more about His Grace Sudama Prabhuji, he is leading the group with a personal example, with a self-example, doing so many austerities, so many hard work and studies for all of us to bring out this Vedic wisdom in a very practical way to all of us. Dear devotees, you are very, very elevated devotees here, and very, learned persons. I know most of you, and you are listening very attentively, very carefully. But still, I want to remind one thing, because recently me and Ambika Dasi, we are reading Ramcharitmanas. And in Ramcharitmanas, we got in the Mangalacharan, in the Balkand, we have one chopai, which is very, very nice, which is connecting to this Bhagavata Saptaha also with Hari Katha. And of course, it is not applicable to you, but it is still, we have to do it in the Mangalacharan. And Srila Prabhupada has also done it, always told us, always reminded us. and all the acharyas have reminded us. And now, since we read through Tulsidas ji, so Ram Darbar is here. So I want to quote the same thing through Tulsidas ji, Sant Sri Goswami Tulsidas ji. जे श्रद्धा संबल रहित, जे श्रद्धा संबल रहित, नहीं संतन को साथ रामा, नहीं संतन को साथ, तिन कहूँ कथा अगम अति, जिनहि न प्रिय रघुनाथ, सियापति राम जय जय राम, मेरे श्री राम जय जय राम. So Sant Sri Tulsidas ji says, and also our Acharya Srila Prabhupada, they say one thing in a Hari Katha. What should we care? What is the nectar of Hari Katha, the value of Hari Katha? They say, Je Shraddha Sambal Rahit. Those Jivatmas, those people who are bereft, who are deprived of the Shraddha, of the faith, those who don't have faith, and जे श्रद्धा संबल रहित नहीं संतन को साथ, and those who are deprived of the association of the devotees, those who has no faith in the shastras, in the guru, in the sadhu, and those who are deprived of the sadhu sangha, association of devotees, and jenai na priya raghunath, those who have no attraction, no love, no rati, no preeti, no anurag for the lotus feet of the Lord, Sri Raghunath, Sri Hari. Those people, they can never understand Hari Katha. Sri Tulsidas ji has compared Hari Katha to a sarovar. You know this ocean, I'm sorry, I'm always becoming little big, but this is very sensitive, so that we make the mood for this last session, which is very, very important session. So Sri Tulsidas ji has compared in this Balkand that there is a samundra, there is a big ocean, and from the big ocean there is so much water, and sadhus like Sri Prabhupada and Jayadvat Maharaj, Kadambakandan Maharaj, and then in the same lineage Sudama Prabhuji, these sadhus, they get the water out of this ocean. They are like megha, they are like clouds, and when these clouds get the water from the ocean, they get the concentrated water, the purest form of the water, as a water vapor. You know, so the Vedas are compared to the samundra. Vedas, Nigam, Agam, Puran. There are so many shastras, you know, millions and millions of the slokas are there in the shastras. So out of that, the sadhus, like Sudama Prabhu, they extract the concentrate, they extract the nectar out of this ocean, and then this ocean goes to the earth, the buddhi. Tulsidas ji says, our buddhi is like earth, and our heart is like a deep place on the earth, like a gaddha hota hai na, jaise like a pit. So our heart is like a pit, our buddhi is like a earth, and samudra is sea, ocean is Vedas, and sadhu is megha. And that megha is getting this concentrate nectar and putting on the heart, the pit of the heart of the devotees. And this pit of heart is called sarovara. This is sarovara. And this Hari Katha, the charitra of the Lord and the charitra of the devotees of the Lord, is like a sarovara, that the nectar of this. And those who has no shraddha in Guru, Sadhu, Shastra, and at the lotus feet of the Lord, they can never get this nectar. Even, you know, the devotees, they can deep dive. When they are listening Hari Katha, they deep dive in the nectar, they go inside very deep. But those who don't have a shraddha, then although they come somehow, Tulsidas ji, actually these all things are, Tulsidas ji has written in different slokas. In the Chopai, he said, the people come somehow or other, but they forget about the deep dive. They even don't get a proper snana. Even they are dry. They remain dry, even if they are part of the sarovar. They are in the sarovar, and within the sarovar they are dry. It is like somebody want to eat honey. Prabhupada always give this example, and Sudama Prabhu, I have learned from him, that Sudama Prabhu says, like, when somebody want to taste the honey, they have to open the lid of the bottle. You know, we should not just lick the lid of the bottle and just try to taste the honey. If we want to taste the honey, we have to open the lid and then taste the honey properly. So we have to, if we want to listen Hari Katha, we want to absorb into that, we want to make our life perfect, we have to very, very attentively. And in one of the kathas, a few years before, when Sudama Prabhu was giving katha on Sunday, Then he asked a question to the group in the TPBT. That time it was Parivartan group, and he asked a question to the group. He says, "What happens with the inattentive chanting? When we do inattentive chanting, what happens?" So everybody should share their realizations. What happens with the inattentive chanting? And then we says, Prabhuji, when we have inattentive chanting, then mind is running here and there. Somebody says, I don't get peace of mind. Somebody says that my material desires are coming. So many voices come in the group during this. Maybe some of you remember, Radhika Mataji, you remember, Ratikali Mataji, when he's asked, what happens when we do inattentive chanting? But we were not expecting the answer which Prabhuji gave. I was really not expecting. And he gave a very, very life-changing answer. If we really apply this answer in our life, so Prabhuji says that inattentive chanting brings more inattentive chantings. And this is actually the crux. So when we have a Katha, Hari Katha, inattentive listening of the Hari Katha, then we become more inattentive, then we don't get anything at all. So I request everyone to please don't become inattentive, otherwise it will make more inattentive. And in the Hari Katha, Tulsidas ji has written, some people who come, they sleep in the Katha. So I think we are all wonderful devotees here, except me. I normally sleep in the Katha, so I am telling to myself. So, so don't sleep. And although Tulsidas ji don't name WhatsApp and Instagram, but he was meaning that there were so many ablenkun, deviations in the devotees, and he was meaning about WhatsApp and Instagram and Facebook, that some people go in mobile and then they are in a different world. We say you are where your mind is. If your mind is here, then you are here, otherwise you can be anywhere. And Tulsidas ji also says that we should be very attentively, yes, if somebody goes for toilet, they don't come half an hour, 1 hour, please come back immediately. Don't miss the Katha. This is the true nectar here. So I would like to here invite His Grace Sudama Prabhuji after my long discourse here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Prabhu. Yes. Hare Krishna Prabhu ji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. कैसे हो? How are you? Yes, yes, बहुत अच्छे.
Dhruv and Vibhav. No, that's okay. Permit. Hare Krishna. This needs to go up. Voice, sound.
Dhruv, Katha.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari 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 Jai Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Everyone Jai Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana 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 Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone, Lord, for your heart. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare धन्यवाद Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya जय श्री राधा माधव की जय सीता राम लक्ष्मण हनुमान भरत शत्रुघ्न की निताय गौर प्रेमानंद Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivajacharya Ashtotara Shata Sri His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivajacharya Ashtotara Shata Sri His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj Ki प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंद गिरि गोवर्धन की वृंदावन धाम की मथुरा धाम की जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की गौरादेश धाम की गंगा माई की यमुना माई की भक्ति देव तुलसी महारानी की समावेत भक्त वृंद की all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayana Namaskritcham Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudhirayet Nashta Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Katha Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindho Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabho Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, thank you. Today is a very special day. Today is Dvadasi. We all know the importance of Ekadasi. Yes, most of us follow Ekadasi Vrata. It's very dear to the Lord. And Dvadasi is even more dear because the Lord is saying, after great austerities of my devotees, now they are breaking the fast. That gives him very much pleasure. And it is so nice that we all have gathered here on this special day to hear about the Lord, His mercy upon a householder called Ajamil. This is very nice because it relates very much to our own life, because most of us are here who are already married or may want to marry. Yesterday we have heard what the Vishnu Dutas were saying so that they could release Ajamil from going to hell. He was released. And this confused the Yamadutas. They went to their master and they asked, who is the supreme controller? Are there so many controllers? And when there are so many controllers, when they are not aligned, it's a problem for us. Either we will punish too much, or either we may reward too much, or we don't punish at all or don't reward at all. And that's not the nature. The nature is that to the proportion that one commits sin, to that proportion one should be punished. So when the Yamadutas have gone and asked their king, the king openly said, because he is a devotee, he openly said that there is only one supreme controller. So there is no question about it. It's not that he started drawing a hierarchy like a company saying he is CEO and then he just said there is only one supreme controller. And everything is maintained by him. Just like a cloth. In a cloth we can see the vertical and horizontal threads. When they are woven together, is there anything left? No, everything is covered. Similarly, the Lord is covering everything. What is this? Headache. This reminds Krishna has headache. We need to just find the dust. So, taking this wonderful opportunity, Yamaraj has called all these people and he started explaining how everything is maintained, how is the Supreme Lord so special. And not only the Lord is so special, even his associates or his servants, Vishnu Dutas, are very special. The Vaishnavas are so special that if at all you come across them, never punish, never misbehave, be very careful in your dealing. Yeah, I hope we remember from yesterday. That's what, and there is a very nice understanding from that. The Yamaduta stopped from there on. As soon as when they see Vaishnavas in their, maybe they want to collect someone, and if they see a devotee, they wouldn't even go there. Yesterday while we were going back, Parth Prabhu was mentioning in Telugu Bhagavatam, it is said who is the candidate who should be taken to hell and who should not be taken to hell. Do we remember from yesterday? Who? Who should not be taken to hell? The one who chants the holy name? Okay. Better small kids first. Huh? Yes? Yeah, not you, but you can tell. Who reads the? Is it? Next, Bharat. Who is chanting? I think he said already. Whoever tastes the nectar that is coming from the lotus feet of the Lord or his devotees, one who is associating with Paramahamsas, never go Huh? Never go, because they are not at all the candidates for hell, but they are taken care by the Lord directly, personally. If you go, what will happen? What did Yamaraj say? How? Yes. Vishnu's club and Vishnu's chakra are ever eager. I think, yeah, maybe you should start from day one again. Huh? Forgot? Come this side. I can see you here. Forgot? Otherwise you will be punished with the club. So, this is clear, that's fine. But then who should be punished? Huh? Who should be punished? If Vaishnavas are punished by Yamadutas, they are punished. So never go. But yeah, bring me those people who are sinful. Huh? He says, not only that, he says, householders who are attached to the worldly life, want to enjoy life. What size? King size. Or who is trying to enjoy king size. Yeah, it's never possible, but whoever is trying to work out all day and night to enjoy life like king size, who are very much attached to the material life, thinking that this is everything, bring them here. They'll have nice time here. We will entertain them properly. Here means not temple, Mataji, to the hell. Huh? Who else? Who else? If someone have come to temple and they didn't do Dandavat Pranam, my God. Huh? It is said that even if at least once someone has not bowed their head down to offer their obeisances to Krishna, candidate. If someone has not chanted the names of the Lord, bring them. If someone has not appreciated the presence of a Paramahamsa or a presence of a devotee, a sadhu, a saint, if he is singing, that's okay. If someone is coming and telling that, you know what, I had a wonderful Katha, that His Holiness Jayadvaita Maharaj was giving very nice details about how to handle the problems through Krishna conscious solutions. It's very interesting. You are also hearing. What do you say? And Pankaj Prabhu is saying, I have heard better than that. Bring him. Even by chance, if one is so casual in dealing with a sadhu, so we know who is the candidate to go to hell, and we know who is personally taken care by the Lord. Yeah? What was the yesterday's key? What was the key? Don't mess with Vaishnavas. Ninad, you are too far to say. If you want to say, you come here. Don't mess with Vaishnavas. If someone is a devotee, be very careful how we deal with them. Why? Because he is protected by the Lord. But if someone is a Vaishnava, not a Vaishnava, but a Vaishnava means one who is not a devotee, one who is non-devotee. Chances of we becoming a Vaishnava is high, so better not. We don't have to mess because Yamaraj has a plan for him. This is also, maybe we could not cover that, but this is also a very important aspect. How to deal with non-devotees is with care. It is, anyway they are going to hell. If we hold their dhoti, they can take us to hell. Okay. Now this is what I just want to say, what Sukadeva Goswami, Yamaraj is saying. Bring them who are materialistic, householders, one who is interested in sex life, then who do not use their tongues to chant the holy name, the qualities of Krishna. Krishna, maybe he did something special, but I have doubts. How can someone lift the hill and that on a left hand, that on a little finger? No, bring him. The question, I'll come to again. Did he say Krishna? So what will happen to him? We'll come to that. Whose heart do not remember the lotus feet of Krishna even once, whose head does not bow down even once before the Lord. Bring them. Send me those who do not perform their duties towards Vishnu, which are the only duties in human life. Bring me all those fools and rascals. This is what Yamaraj is saying. After all, Yamaraj is also a great devotee, so he is so much worried how foolish a person is not to do these simple things. Is it difficult, Pankaj Prabhu, to say the name of the Lord? Very easy. And to bow down is also very easy. To take prasadam, absolutely easy. So many easy things are there where we can become devotees. But still, if one is thinking, only God can save. And that's what happens here. We come to Ratikeli Mataji's question. I think day 2 you asked a question. We'll come to that hopefully today. Otherwise, we'll extend Bhagavata Saptaha by one more day. No, don't worry. Today will be the last. Tasmat Sankirtanam Vishnur Jagan Mangalam.
Which number?
This is still in the 3rd chapter. I am just recapping the last verse. If you want the number, 31. Yeah. Okay. Tasmat Sankirtanam Vishnur Jagan Mangala Amhasam Mahatam Api Kauravyam Vidhi Aikantaki Nishkritam. So please try to understand this so that others will take it seriously. This is what Yamaraj is saying. And then Sukadeva Goswami is also saying the reference from where this is taken and all. Now we go back to the condition of our dear Ajamil. After all, he is our hero, right? Hero of the story. Hero means immediate, hey, he did everything, let us do the same thing. The Sutradhar, the main person, Katha Nayak here, if not Khal Nayak. Pankaj, you were saying, no? He is the main person around whom all the story is revolving, isn't it? So we want to understand what happened. So we go back where we left. Not only we left, the Yamadutas left him, the Vishnudutas left him. So the poor Ajamil is alone. Let's see what happened after that. Dvija Pashad Vinirmukto, 2nd chapter, 22 verse. Yeah? Yeah. Ambika Mat, who is translating Hindi? 2nd chapter, 22. Dvija Pashad Vinirmukto Gata Bhi Prakritim Gata Vavande Shirasha Vishnu Kinkaran Darshano Savaha. What happened now is that having been released from the noose of Yamaraj's servants, the Brahman Ajamil, now free from fear, came to his senses and immediately offered obeisances to Vishnuduta by bowing down with his head at their lotus feet. He was extremely pleased by their presence, for he had seen them save his life. This is very, very nice. He is so fortunate. A Vaishnava therefore tries to bring conditioned soul to their senses. The Vishnu Dutas here we can see, they came, they have challenged the decision of Yamadutas. We may think, no, no, if he is committing sin, he will only suffer. Where will he suffer? Where will Yamadutas go and suffer? In hell? That is their home. Huh? In the middle they will get tea, biscuits, they get chai and everything, all the facilities. What is the use? No. Vishnu Dutas have challenged, saying that what you have understood is only limited understanding of the Vedas. The whole understanding is different. And they presented and they proved, they confirmed, they released. So the Yamadutas had left. In the purport, Prabhupada is writing, fortunate ones are saved by Vaishnavas. It's very interesting, na? Only fortunate ones are saved. But who comes into this fortunate means one who at least tried something before. If one is sincere, if one is, what do you call this? Open-minded, he is a fortunate person. If one is envious, he is the most unfortunate person. If one is always thinking, how can someone be great? After all, I should be the great person. He is the most unfortunate person. If a person is all alone thinking that I am the center of everything, he is the most unfortunate person. I remember once Gaurang Prabhu was mentioning that the most unfortunate person is the one who has no association of devotees. Which means, if one is thinking that I am the person in the center, if I am thinking that I am the master, then it's like odd man out with the devotees. Devotees, what do the devotees think? I am the servant of the servant of the servant of the Lord. Whereas a person who is envious is thinking that servant and servant of the servant of me. I have all the servants. Why? Because I am the master. Anyway, that still is a side note. If one wants to collect more keys, I can give few more. This is one of that. Only a fortunate one is saved by a Vaishnava. But the Vaishnavas are so compassionate, they are going also to the unfortunate and making their fortune turn for good. For that they are taking sometimes life risks. They are mishandled sometimes. They are put in jails. They are abused. Heavy violence, yeah. I think you may know that in Simhachalam, where we have very nice Lord Nrsingadev temple, the time was so bad that there was so much hate against the devotees. What will the devotees do? They just spread Krishna consciousness. They just wake up everyone from sleep. Oh, come on, how can some wake up me from my sleep? No, that's my best time. So everyone is sleeping. Every one of us are sleeping in our own cozy comfort zone. And a Vaishnava is out of compassion. He says, wake up. Jeev, jago. Jeev, jago. And then for that, the devotees are facing life risks. If one reads this book, small book, right? Or there was a Narsimha book or somewhere on behind, you can read how the history of Simhachalam. Not Simhachalam in, of course, Simhachalam in India also has its own wonderful, challenging stories. But here we are talking. So what happened? Tam vivakshum abhipretya Mahapurusha Kinkara Saha Sahasa Pasyatas Tasya Tatra Antar Dadire Anagha. O sinless Maharaj Parikshit, the order carriers of Lord Vishnu, Vishnu Dutas, saw Ajamil was attempting to say something, and thus they suddenly disappeared. After all, are we not waiting that, hey, Vishnu Dutas will come, that too they should come in a nice Viman, which is very nicely, huh? No one wants such nice royal treatment. Ajamil had the opportunity that Vishnu Dutas came, and when Ajamil was paying obeisances, then Vishnu Dutas left. Huh? Ajamil is poor boy, he poor man, come on, 88 years. So he, Yamadutas left, Vishnu Dutas left, he is all alone. What to do now? Are we not having this question in our life? What to do? What should I do now? The Shastras are saying, in the purport, it is said, Papista ye durachara deva brahmana nindaka apatya bhojanas tesham akale maranam dhruvam. Akale maranam dhruvam. I think as most of you are from Indian background would have understood. Akala means untimely, maranam, death, dhruvam means for sure. For persons who are papishta, who are very sinful and durachar, misbehaved or very unclean in their habits, who are against the existence of God. Who are they? Atheists. Who disrespect Vaishnavas and Brahmanas. Means who are they? Envious. And who eat anything and everything untimely, death is sure. This is what Shastras are saying. Because Ajamil was now free from all sinful reactions, his lifetime was extended. The question will come now, why? After all, the time has come for his death. The time has come. Okay, if either someone should take to some other place, after all the time is over. No one had this question. See, it is said that when sin is more, then that death is for sure. But what happened now? Because he has chanted the name of the Lord, all the sins are. So it means that's why his life is extended. The question may also come, why not Vishnu Dutas can take him? After all, Ajamil is free now. He is free and it was anyway right time for death. Why to give him extra time? Only more risky, right? If someone is given more time, what will we do? Unless hardcore study students, last bench people like us, if we get extra time, we will just wait for the last night. We will just read only on the last night, only the last hour, and whatever is here, we sneeze on the paper. So if such an offer would be given for us, I don't know at least what would have happened. In the case of Ajamil, what happened? Let's see. Why didn't the Vishnu Dutas take him is that they wanted to get, he got a chance now. He got a chance. Who were asking me was about a second chance? I don't know whether it's, no, not Parth. Someone came to me and when I was in the room they were asking, I saw, Dev, where is Dev Prabhu? He is not here. Okay. He was asking, I saw a book called A Second Chance. What is it about? Is it same or not? You also asked question. No, today fresh record. Second time. Second chance, second time. Dev Prabhu, you only asked, na? Did you ask about this second chance? Yeah, but he only asked. Anyway, let's move on. I don't want so many. See, he brought that book. Yeah, you can bring it. Yeah, thank you. So there's a very nice book, whatever we are now discussing from Srimad Bhagavatam. I think this was the book that I got in 2000, year 2000. At that time I thought, let's take next chance, not second chance. So I didn't read too much. I was not a good reader. But I'm very fortunate that now I got, at least by the blessings of Vaishnava, some taste to understand what is this all about. Why it is called a second chance. In the introduction of this book, it is written that at that time there was a lot of discussions about life after death. And because of so much, and then Prabhupada was inspired to give a series of lectures on this particular record or narration that he gave, Ajamilo Pakhyan, and then that became a book. Yeah, if someone wants, they can read. It's very nice book. One can be awakened how to lead a life in this life very successfully. Okay, so they disappeared. Usually if someone pays obeisances, we are very fine, we'll stay as long as they get up. The Vishnu Dutas, they disappeared. Why did they disappear? And they could have said, after all, now you have devotee. What will you do, Mataji, if you are doing Harinam? If you see a new person, you just take his hand or her hand and then start dancing. And Vishnu Dutas also can take hand of Ajamil. After all, he became a devotee. Now he has taste for Harikatha, Kirthan. No? No questions? I am happy.
They wanted that he glorified the Lord.
Yeah, but together we can do, right? Why alone? It is said in the next verse, Ajamilopi atha karnya dutanam yama krishnayo dharmam bhagavatam suddham traivedyam cha gunashrayam. Ajamil, after the Vishnu Dutas left, Ajamil was thinking, he started thinking, this is very important. Usually we may have heard so many times we should reflect, do self-reflection, what are we doing? But when we are so busy with our day-to-day life, we don't have time. But now Ajamil is alone. Don't ask me what happened to his son Narayan. We don't know. At least the Narayan came and helped. He was alone. He was thinking, what is happening? What? He is thinking, till now I thought there is only one dharma. That is by, it is written here, what is it? Trai Vedyam cha Gunashrayam. Till now I have taken shelter of that dharma which is based on 3 Vedas. But that 3 Vedas are working according to the 3 modes of nature. That's why it said, Gunashraya. They are taking, the Vedas are taking shelter of the Gunas. So obviously one will still have that level of understanding. And then he goes, Bhaktiman Bhagavati Asu Mahatmya Shravanad Dharet Anutapo Mahan Asit Smarato Ashubham Atmanaha. All inglorious activities done by him, he was just kind of reminding, what I have done. Ajamil could understand that there are these 2 differences. One is that religious principles based on this Vedas, but there is also other, what is it called? Bhagavat Dharma. Vedya, Trivedya Dharma is one level, but above that is Bhagavat Dharma. That's what he understood. Why? Because he could see, did he had any chance to defeat Yamadutas for what he has done? He has to just surrender, go and get kicked up in each of those wonderful, disgusting hells, isn't it? Right? Wonderfully disgusting, what to do? But then Vishnu Dutas have told that which is above this, above the Vedic understanding. He had refined it to say, after all these Vedas ultimately is to do what? To take the name of Lord. Kechit kevalaya bhaktya Vasudeva Parayana. One's only duty is to perform unalloyed devotional service. That is what Ajamil could understand. Otherwise, what else has saved him? He thus became a perfectly pure devotee. Because his sins are purified, now his consciousness is awakened. He could then remember his past sinful activities which he greatly regretted having performed. Sometimes we are little scared to do a self-reflection, because as soon as when we go deeper and deeper, we think, I hate my own self. I can tell about me, what kind of life I am leading. That's what, when a devotee becomes more serious, he becomes more sensitive. Because he is serious to go back to the Lord, because he has turned his back, he want to go back now. He want to rectify, he want to correct his own position, being a servant of the Lord. He is now very serious, and because he is serious, a devotee is always very sensitive. He is sensitive so that he doesn't hurt others. I mean, at the introduction, whatever Omkareshwar Prabhu was telling, I can say that 108% it's not about me. I think he was telling maybe about the real Sudama, not about me. Huh? The qualities of a sadhu, in Srimad Bhagavatam, we can see that Titikshasva Karunika Suhrada Sarva Dehinam. Neither I have tolerance, neither I have mercy. Titikshasva Karunika Suhrada Sarva Dehinam. Be very, very friendly to everyone. Ajata Shatrava. Everyone is my friend, to consider everyone my friend. Sadhava. Santa Sadhava Sadhu Bhushanam. One should be very peaceful. I am not. So in many ways, I have just given only 6 qualities. There are 26 qualities, and I disqualify all these 26 in a great scale. So here, Ajamil started feeling very, he started repenting. Even if whatever little would have been there, any dirt in consciousness, when one is repenting, regretting for what one has done, that will clean. It is said the tears of repentance has the power to cleanse the heart, not the sin.
So if he feel a little bit of this dirty, then he repents.
Even if he would have had, any sin, or even if he would have had any foolish mentality, that would have been cleansed, but he is already cleansed. Prabhupada writes in the purport, refers the Bhagavad Gita verse, Traigunya Vishya Veda Nistraigunya Bhavarjuna Nidvandvo Nitya Sattasva Niryoga Kshema Atmavan. It is said that Vedas mainly deal with the subject of 3 modes of material nature. Usually we have heard Vedas, but they still have only a limit. That's not everything. To understand Vedas itself is difficult. But we usually feel that, when someone is telling practice Bhagavad Dharma, they say, no, Vedas. I can recite Rig Veda very nicely. I can sing Samved very nicely. There are these, what do you call this? Occupational reciters, if I'm right. Chaturvedis, Dvivedi, Trivedi. Anyone heard there? These are the surnames. Professional? Yeah. In the end, what happened then to their next generations? Are they able to maintain? No. But if one is becoming a devotee, we can see in the terms of Prahlad Maharaj, Dhruv Maharaj, so many, we can see how if one becomes a devotee in line with Bhagavad Dharma, who is our famous propounder of Bhagavad Dharma? Narada Muni. Wherever, it's just like a ceasefire man. This fire brigade. Wherever there is fire, the guys will come and then they put off the fire. Wherever there is someone who is in need, he is already there. So in this way we can understand Bhagavad Dharma is very, very, very important. Why? Because Bhagavad religion teaches that the Lord and the living entity are eternally related. Vedas are also, after all, from the Lord, so they may also give the same understanding, but not so straight. That is the reason Vyasadeva has, after compiling all Vedas, he was not happy, because he knows that in Kali Yuga people like us are there who cannot appreciate Vedas, understand them. He was thinking, what is that simplest form that we can give? And then, inspired by the Lord, he has compiled Bhagavat Mahapuran. So that the simple, the teachings, the sublime teachings are put in the most simplest way. So the Lord and the living entity are eternally related, and that the duty of living entity is to surrender to the Lord. That is what is Bhagavatam saying with all different contexts. Now, having been elevated to that platform, Ajamil began to lament for his past materialistic activities and glorify the name, fame, form and pastimes of the Lord. How? Aho me paramam kashtam abhut abhijitatmanah yena viplavitam brahma vrasalyam jayatatmana. He is saying, alas, of my senses, being a servant of my senses, how degraded I became. I fell down from my position as a duly qualified Brahman and begot children in the womb of a prostitute. How disgusting. This is what he was thinking. In the purport, I don't know how much time we have. How much time do we have? Only 5:30 we have. But still I may want to skip. Let's cover it briefly. This is very nice. When all are there, why to hide it? This is what in the scripture it is, so I can tell that. The men of higher classes, Brahmana, Kshatriya and Vaishyas, do not beget children in the womb of lower class women. I mean, of course, why I am saying this? Not to get into a debate. After all, we are in 21st century. How can we be so foolish? How can we be so conservative? How can we be so reserved? How can we be so superstitious? We need to understand this is very carefully. It's very important. Because we have not maintained this, that's why we are struggling. Life like hell. We are not even going to hell, but life like hell, we are already suffering here. The men of higher class, like Brahmana, Kshatriya and Vaishyas, do not beget children in the womb of lower class women. This means one should not marry. Not marry at all. One can marry, but of same class. Therefore, the custom in Vedic society is to examine the horoscopes of a girl and boy being considered for marriage to see whether their combination is suitable. Vedic astrology reveals whether one has been born in Vipra Varna, Kshatriya Varna, Vaishya Varna or Shudra Varna, according to the three qualities of material nature. This must be examined because a marriage between a boy of a Vipra Varna, who is a Brahman, and a girl of a Shudra is incompatible. Married life will be miserable for both husband and wife. Consequently, a boy should marry a girl of same category. This is not, I am saying this is what is from the Vedic understanding. Of course, this is Traigunya, a material calculation according to Vedas. You got it? According to Vedic understanding, Traigunya, we can understand, yeah. But what about devotees? Devotees have no problems. Again, from purport I am saying. There is some salt, a pinch of salt to it, I will say later, but a devotee is transcendental and therefore in a marriage between devotees. So first we need to know who are devotees. Then we can say that a devotee couple stay together forever. But if so-called devotee couple, if they don't stay together, then they are only so-called devotees. I don't know if I am putting properly, but if the so-called devotees cannot live together, They are still only so-called devotees. They are not yet devotees. Huh? A devotee is transcendental, and therefore in marriage between devotees, the boy and girl form a very happy combination. Now the question is coming. In 21st century, we are talking about equality, and we are talking about, come on, first to get a girl, how many challenges. The world has turned upside down, right? In the past, the girls would struggle a lot to get a boy. Now the boys are, yeah, they are already becoming yogis with beards and whatnot. If you have 1 crore, not in 2 crore, not come back after 1 month, and there is no chance. Why did I say? Yeah. What I want to say is, in spite of saying all this nice purport of Prabhupada, still I want to say this is for future. When we are able to change the world for good, for future, we should follow this. Now the question is, there is also already a challenge about when someone is telling, there is Kshatriyas, Brahmanas, Vaishyas, Shudras. They say, what kind of discrimination is this? Everyone is equal. Again, equality, right? But it is said that Kalau Shudraha. In Kali Yuga, everyone is Shudras. So this purport, whatever I have said now, we can relax for now. It is only so that when one is developing the good Varna, the qualities. Why? Because Krishna is saying, how is the classification done? Based on Guna and Karma. Guna Karma Vibhagasha, Chatur Vidam. These 4 classifications are based on Guna and Karma, not based on the birth. Because we have been considered based on birth, that is why so much inequality is there and so much violence is there, because a so-called, why so-called is coming so many times? A so-called Brahman is thinking that I am so great. A so-called Kshatriya is thinking I am so great. If a so-called Kshatriya is so great, he should also face. I think, did someone here once, Radhesham Prabhu, was giving in a class, he was saying that someone came to him and said that, my family is all Kshatriya family. Yeah. And what should I do? I also, that the purpose is, can he eat meat? That is the question. Kshatriyas, we should maintain that. I don't know, it's falling. Okay, this I can. Okay. You can fix it? I can fix it. Thank you. You're taller than Mike. Okay. 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 Where were we? So-called? A so-called Kshatriya goes to His Grace Radhesham Prabhu and is saying that I am Kshatriya and I need to maintain that royal order. And he said, okay, then Kshatriyas are in the front line when it comes to protect. Can you go and fight in the borders? He said, no. Reading books is better. So the Hare Krishna movement, what is it doing is bringing everyone out of that Shudra mentality. What is the Shudra mentality, I want name, I want fame. I don't care whether I am qualified or not. I want name and fame. For that I am ready to do so many things. But when the real time of test comes, then we see whether are we real Kshatriyas, real Brahmanas, real Vaishyas. We know when we talk about real Vaishyas is even different, wonderful story I remember. But so we should understand that whatever the purport here that we are going through, is very important for our future generation. Maybe we would have messed up, or if there is still golden opportunity, we can still embrace this principle, not to take it as a dogmatic. Let be pragmatic. What is pragmatic is to save our future. Today the world is doing so many things to save future, isn't it? Nachhaltige? Nachhaltige? Kite. Only kite. No, nachhaltige Welt. Nachhaltige Welt. We want to stop the global warming, we want to stop that, we want to stop this, we want to bring back. Why? Why? For future generation. If at all we care for the future generation, we should understand this, that there is a good reason why these things are followed. It's not foolish. To solve this problem of marriages, here the solution is very clear. What is the solution? Become devotees. Become hardcore devotees, not so-called devotees. Hardcore devotees, no problem. Why? We don't have to see the best fit. Perfect match. Everyone tries now. I want to have a perfect match. What is perfect match? It's, what do you call in mathematics? Imaginary. Imaginary? I don't know. We studied something imaginary. No. A perfect devotees can make perfect grihastha life. We move forward, because that's not the main line here. Ajamil is thinking, okay, finally now he's thinking, what kind of life I have done. I have become so much slave of my own senses. Instead of becoming Goswami, nice title, I became Godas. Maybe I think a great Godas is also a good title. No. So, one is trying a lot, and then here finally he says, I made a big mistake. What did I do? I have fell down from my pure standard of life. After all, my parents have given everything very nice. The parents are doing everything good. What are we doing? We have to be carefully taking shelter of it. Dhin mam vigarhitum shaddhir dushkritam kula kajjalam hitva balam satim yo aham surapim asatim agam. He's saying, all condemnation upon me. I hate myself. I acted so sinfully that I degraded my family tradition. It all starts there. It is not the problem of the family. Family is already maintaining something, but the person who is not taking serious, come on, these are all old traditions. You don't know all these things. We are in 21st century where we are going to different planets. Can we do that if we do follow all these Vedas? We will become so much backward. Come on, can we take time 2 hours every day for japa? Then when will I enjoy? When will I study? When will I get good marks? No? Indeed, I gave up my chaste and beautiful young wife to have. We are still 27. We go a little faster. Let me know if there's still a lot to speak. We can have a break in the middle if you want. But still in the break also it will be only Katha, Kirthan. So I have fell in attraction to this prostitute, and I have given up my wife, family tradition. I am very, very feeling very bad. What kind of... And here Ajamil was repenting, and he was thinking about this and was ready to give up all these things. This sense of regretting and repentance is the starting point for our advancement. When we say parivartan, what is parivartan? Gradual improvement. It's not only change, it's gradual improvement. And this improvement can start when we know our own position, isn't it? When we think we are great, then we will never change, because we always think I am great. But when we come to this, what level I am, self-reflection can help us to understand this. And in that way, after understanding our position, what we should do? We should give up what is not good for us. Huh? There are these 6 things that we should give up, which is not favorable for our devotional life. Huh? What are they? We should give up the association of non-devotees. We should not use the Vedas for our own comfort. Huh? We may think, hey, I know Vedas, so let me use for my comfort. Brahmanas should be respected. Hey, everyone should respect me. Second one. We should avoid the association of non-devotees. The second one, I'll not go all the 6, but second one I was telling about, we should not use the scriptures for our comfort. Niyamagraha. Niyamagraha has 2 meanings. One is not doing anything on the strength of scriptures. And one is Niyamagraha means to overstep, or you know what you call it, to cross the rules and regulations. Niyamagraha. Not to follow.
And the first one?
First one is on the strength of scriptures you're not doing. Okay. As again, that is little side, but we will, if we get chance, we can cover that later. Now, asanga is one thing, bad association we should give up. Okay, but here we come back to Ajamil, who is thinking, repenting, and his life is turning. You remember when was his turning point? One turning point, we already know what happened. When he saw the prostitute enjoying, that was turning point. But that turn was towards down. Now some turn should be there to again bring back up. The Vishnu Duta's blessing was already that. And now he is thinking, this repentance is taking him up. If there is no repentance, then one could continue to do like that. The Vishnu Dutas had given Ajamil the chance to become a pure devotee. Second chance. First chance anyway everyone is getting by birth. A chance is given by Vishnu Dutas. That's why the book is a second chance. And the duty of pure devotee is to regret for his past sinful activities. And this is the standard of pure devotion. If one is repenting for what he has done, then he can advance. So he was saying, my father and mother were old and they had no other son. So he was one and only. And he didn't look after him. Because I did not take care of them, they lived with great difficulty. Alas, like an abominable low-class man, I ungratefully left them in the condition. He was feeling very, very bad. And all this is because of the association with the material energy. And then he says, it is now clear that as a consequence of such activities, a sinful person like me must be thrown in hell. When Yamadutas came, he cried for help, right? He was in anxiety and he cried. Now he is thinking, no. Best would have been, I would have been properly punished for what I have done. Otherwise, what I will do, I will escape. I will escape this life, I will escape next life. Better, if I have to go to Yamadutas, better they will do proper treatment. I will get cured. So, a person like me, we must be thrown into hellish condition meant for those who have broken religious principles and must there suffer extreme miseries. He is not just saying because he is a Brahman, and as a Brahman he may have this a pleasure out of using his intelligence in saying like that. No. Kim idam swapna ahosvit. He is saying, Is this a dream what happened in my life? I am such a sinful person, I should go to hell, but what is happening now? All of a sudden someone came, they protected, they left. Is it reality or is it a dream? Huh? He's a sure candidate to go to hell, but he was saved. Was this a dream I saw, or was it reality? I saw fearsome men with ropes in their hands, coming to arrest me and drag me away. Where are they gone? Huh? And then, in the purport, sorry. And where have these four liberated and very beautiful persons gone who released me from this arrest? Huh? And after that he was saying, I am certainly most abominable and unfortunate to have merged in an ocean of sinful activities. 32. Nevertheless, because of my previous spiritual activities, I could see those exalted personalities. See, what Ajamil is thinking is, I am such a sinful person, but something was there in my life that I would have done to get the darshan of the Vishnu Parshadas, Vishnu Dutas. Huh? I could see those four exalted personalities who came to rescue me. Now I feel exceedingly happy because of their visit. So, in the purport, Prabhupada is mentioning in 32. So the Lord, we may have this question, right? So, what is that he would have done? In the beginning of his life, Ajamil was certainly very pure, and he associated with devotees and brahmanas. Your question will be answered. Because of that pious activity, even though he was fallen, he was inspired to name his son Narayan. Certainly this was due to good counsel given from within by the Supreme Lord from inside. As the Lord says in Bhagavad Gita, Sarvasya Chaham Hridhi Sannivishta, the Lord is always there inside our heart. He knows what is our interest better than us. Huh? We don't know what we need. We don't know what we don't need. We are always confused. That's why we are always having fear, anxiety. Lord has full clarity. So when we trust the Lord, we will also have the same qualities. We will become fearless. Thus the Lord within gave Ajamil the opportunity to name his youngest son Narayan, so that in affection he would constantly call Narayan, Narayan, and thus be saved from the most fearful, dangerous condition at the time of his death. So this is Lord's plan, which means how merciful is he? Though we may mess up our life, the Lord is ever eager to arrange such a way that whatever you have done, don't miss the train. We arrange cars and that we can't miss the train, isn't it? So this association saves a devotee from the greatest fear. Association of the Lord, association of Guru. Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata Beach. Otherwise, there is no reason that Ajamil would have been saved. No reason. It is because of a person, because of a devotee who would have given him bhakti, that seed is inside him, which made him to practice his sadhana, whatever in early life, that he could name his son Narayan, so that he could call him in the last moment. Prabhupada writes, in our Hare Krishna movement, we therefore change a devotee's name to form them, reminds him of Vishnu. People may ask, why is this? Is it baptism or what? Here, maybe because this was the conversions, or Hare Krishna was established in the US. Just people can't call all those other names, so better give name. No. The purpose of giving, as third day we were discussing, the purpose of giving a good name to the child is for what? So that by calling we can become purified. By calling we can remember the Lord. In the process of initiation, the Guru is seeing what is the best name through which he can be called. He is not called Vishnu, he is not called Krishna, he is called Vishnu Das, he is called Krishna Das. To always remind that we are servant of Vishnu, servant of Krishna. That is the purpose. So that he can be saved from the greatest danger. It is not to have a fashion, it is not to create a trend. The purpose of giving name is not just, wow, my name is changed, now I am a new person. No. As long as we don't remember, we will still be the old person. Therefore, the change of names at the time of initiation is essential. This is Prabhupada is putting. The Krishna consciousness movement is so meticulous that it gives one a good opportunity to remember Krishna somehow or other. Were it not for my past devotional service, how could I, a most unclean keeper of a prostitute, have gotten an opportunity to chant the holy name of Vaikuntapati when I was just ready to die? Certainly it could not have been possible. Because we may think everything, sometimes people may say everything happens by chance. Nothing can happen by chance. That chance has its own cause. And who is the cause of all causes? Krishna. Ajamil was now in a realized soul, was a realized soul. Could understand that because of his past spiritual activities in devotional service, he had gotten this opportunity to chant the name of the Lord, even in his horrible condition at the time of death. And Ajamil is thinking, I am shameless cheater who has killed his Brahmanical culture. I am not a Brahmin. Indeed, I am sin personified. Where am I in comparison to all the auspicious chanting of the holy name of Narayan? Chanting of the name is so high, and I am such fallen. No comparison. 35. So aham tatha yatishyami yata chittendriyanila yatha na bhuya atmanam andhe tamasi majjaye. I am such a sinful person, but since I have gotten this opportunity, I must completely control my mind, life and senses. Maybe kids can be taken care, okay? And senses, and always engage in devotional service so that I may not fall again into the deep darkness and ignorance of material life. And this particular, he is now getting, I am getting close to the last key of the Bhagavata Saptaha. Maybe the last, we never know. We want the keys to get out of this world. Vimuchyatam imam bandham avidya kama karmajam sarva bhuta suhrit chanto maitra karuna atmavan mochaye grasam atmanam yoshim mattayatma mayaya vikridito yayaivaham krida mriga ivadhama. Because of identifying oneself with the body, one is subjected to desires for sense gratification, and thus one engages in many different types of pious and impious actions. This is what constitutes material bondage. He is recollect. Now I shall disentangle myself from my material bondage. Now I understood the cause of my problem is body. Because of body, no, he will not give up the body. It is that bodily attachment which has been caused by the Supreme Lord, material bondage. Being a most fallen soul, I was victimized by the illusory energy and have become like a dancing dog led around by a woman's hand. You know, you see that nice dance, dog shows, all this. Now I shall give up all lusty desires and free myself from this illusion. Everyone can say the same. Now I shall give up all lusty desires and free myself from this illusion. I shall become a merciful, well-wishing friend to all living entities and always absorb myself in, what is it? Krishna consciousness. That is what Krishna consciousness is doing, to make us realize who we really are. Athata Brahma Jigyasa, we have no time to know who we are, but Krishna consciousness is bringing us to this very valid point, who we are. We are not this body. We are just taking support of this body. Through the support of this body, what are we achieving? Is Krishna consciousness. And now, the book Second Chance is coming from this verse, I think. It says that Mamaham iti dehado hitva mityartha dhira matim dasye mano bhagavati shuddham tad kirtana dibihi. He's saying, simply because I chanted the holy name of Lord in association of devotees, my heart is now becoming purified. Therefore I shall not fall victim again to false lures of material sense gratification. Now that I have become fixed in absolute truth, henceforward I shall not identify myself with body. I shall, that's why it said mama aham. Mama means I, aham. To identify I am this body. I shall give up false conception of I and mine and fix my mind on the lotus feet of Krishna. In the purport, Prabhupada is giving what are the principles of Hare Krishna movement. What are the principles? Chanting, following four regulative principles, isn't it? And to bring us to the platform of not bodily understanding. Iti jata sunir veda. He is saying, because of a moment's association with devotees, when Vishnu Parshadas were there, Ajamil detached himself from the material conception of life with determination. Now the key, who is writing the keys? No one? You don't want the key? That is, yes, we all want the key. The escape room is quite dark. The recent escape room game that I played, there was no light. We couldn't even see who was neighbor. We are in avidya, ignorance, which is darkness. And then what is it said? Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. We want the light. How can we get that? We need the key. We are just trying, where is the switch, where is the switch, no. We get the key here. It is said, because of the moment's association with the devotee. But how can we do that? We ourselves try, that is one option. Sometimes they themselves are trying, that is another option. Somehow or the other, if we are getting lava matra sadha sangha sarva siddhi hoy. If one is getting a chance to associate with the devotee even for a moment, then his life is settled. And here what is happening? The same thing is happening to Ajamil. Thus freed from all material attraction, he immediately started for Haridwar. He went to Haridwar. The question again may come, what happened to his son? Who is going to take care? He, 88 years now finished. How much he can take? He went to Haridwar because he understood the purpose of life. Lord may take care of Narayan, my son, not. He will take care. Why will he not take care? But I should take care of myself. After knowing all these things, after knowing the risks, after understanding the importance, he went to Haridwar. And after that, after going to Haridwar, Ajamil took shelter at a Vishnu temple where he executed process of Bhakti Yoga. And very important, he controlled his senses and fully applied his mind in the service of the Lord. The key is hidden. The key is hidden in purport of Prabhupada. And this is very important key. And this is so important that if we can hold on to this key, our life will be successful. Ready? Maharaj? Ready? I mean, Jayant Maharaj. Maybe who is seeing, they may think, hey, who is he making fun of a Maharaj? Huh? No, no. Jayant Maharaj, ready? Learning from the life of Ajamil, we should vow with determination to do what is necessary to follow the path of devotion. What is lacking sometimes with us is we are taking it casually, we are taking it leisurely. Krishna, okay. Japa, okay. Tomorrow, what's so urgent? Why should I do it now? Always time, isn't it? Tomorrow is there, day after tomorrow is there. Huh? New year is even starting, fresh we can start. Huh? Always there is possibility, no? There is always possibility not to do. And there is always possibility to do when we take determination. When we take a vow of chanting, then it's possible. Kids, बच्चे, आराम से. Hari bol. Hari, slowly. Huh? Rishabh Dev is getting disturbed, no one cares. Aram se, okay? So I would say that all the keys that we have collected so far, to use them we need determination, isn't it? To chant we need determination. To maintain association of devotees we need determination. For everything, if we are not determined, then no, she is there, na? Shashpati Mata is there. Acha.
I asked if somebody should raise the hand.
Yeah, you can ask so that you can take break. Is there someone who want Russian translation? Still.
No need.
No, very nice. So enjoy. Relax. Same announcement you want in Hindi, Mataji? Sanjay Prabhu ki Jai. Okay, nice. You have customers still. Hare Krishna. So this is very important. Yeah, she can't stop. Yeah, so you can translate in German or in English.
Can you repeat what you said?
Yeah, word to word translation, English to English. So for all, this is very important. What is that? To take a vow of determination. This helps not only in our devotion, this helps also to advance, parivartan, for improvement. For if we want to, we would have so many plans how to lead a life lavishly, luxuriously, meaningfully, purposefully. For everything to attain that, what is needed? Determination to really stick to the process. Ajamil fully engaged in devotional service. Thus he detached his mind from the process of sense gratification, I have time, and became fully absorbed in thinking in the form of the Lord. He is so absorbed in the form of the Lord and then doing japa. And then after attaining such level, he became first class yogi. First class yogi is one who is he? Yoginam api sarvesham mad gater antaratmanah shraddhavan bhajato yomam tame yukta same yukta tamamata. Yukta tama. He is the super intelligent, most intelligent. Or tama means extreme. Yukta means very, very expert. He is expert yogi. Yoginam api sarvesham. All, if you take all the yogis among them, the expert yogi is the one who is a devotee, who is controlling his senses, detaches himself from material activities by always thinking the form of the Lord. When his intelligence and mind were fixed upon the form of the Lord, the Brahman Ajamil once again saw before him 4 celestial persons. Huh? The Vishnu Dutas are back. Hey, hooray! The Vishnu Dutas, this time they came. They came here not only alone, you see, and he could understand that they were those who have seen, who he has seen previously. And thus he offered them his obeisances, bowing down. Just one time contact itself changed his life. Now the second time contact, what will happen? Second chance, no? In the purport Prabhupada is writing, the Vishnu Dutas have given away for some time to give Ajamil a chance to become firmly fixed in meditation. And not only firmly fixed in meditation, they wanted to give a soul opportunity to eagerly call out to the Lord. If someone is coming and taking away, it's very easy. No. In the mood of separation, if one is calling out the Lord, that's why they left him last time. This time, no, he is perfect now. He did whatever to be done. And Hitva Kalevaram Tirthe, what he did then, after he came to see them, he left his body in the Ganges, and then the Vishnu Dutas have arranged a Viman. Do we have that photo here? I don't know. Where is it? This one? No. This is still the game. That is still the game. There is this Viman on which Ajamil is taken to the Vishnu Lok. Upon seeing the Vishnu Dutas, Ajamil gave up his material body at Haridwar. He regained his original spiritual body, which was a body appropriate for an associate of the Lord. What is he now? He got a body of associate, Sarupya. He got that form appropriate that he can serve the Lord. The result of perfection in Krishna consciousness is that after giving up one's Nothing. Some devotees go to Vaikuntha Lok and others go to Goloka Vrindavan to become associates of Krishna. And also in purport where Ajamil had went to Haridwar, Prabhupada writes, the devotees go more to Vrindavan and Mayapur. So it's not, wherever the Tirthasthan are there, wherever we can relish more, we can remember more the Lord. That we can even go to Smaranam. Smaranam is coming from Shravanam. From Shravanam, and then comes the Smaranam, then Nididhyasanam, and then there is one more step I forgot, but then comes the to be able to repeat the scriptures, and then the last one is Kirthanam. So these are the ways through which one can absorb so much. For that, one can go to Vrindavan, where there is all the mood of Radharani, there is all the mood of Krishna, where everyone is surcharged with devotion. So, by doing this, accompanied by the order carriers of Lord Vishnu, Ajamil boarded an airplane made of gold. Not rolled gold, not Rolls Royce. This is real gold. Passing through the airways, he went directly to the abode of Lord Vishnu, the husband of Goddess of Fortune. And then, now we want to know what happened. His life is successful. What about our life? We can see Ajamil life is successful. He went and he joined. He went back his home. He is able to serve the Lord in person. What about us? Do we want to know what happens to us? It is said, Ajamil was a Brahman who, because of bad association, had given up all Brahmanical culture and religious principles. Becoming most fallen, he stole, drank, performed all abominable actions. He even kept a prostitute. Thus, he was destined to be carried away to hell by the order carriers of Yamaraj. But he was immediately rescued simply by a glimpse of the chanting of the holy name Narayan. So, therefore, one who desires freedom from material bondage should adopt the process of chanting and glorifying the name, fame, form and pastimes of the Lord, at whose feet all the holy places stand. One cannot derive the proper benefit from other methods such as pious atonement, no prayaschitta is not going to solve, speculative knowledge, jnana, and meditation in mystic yogas, no. Because even after following such methods, one takes to fruitive activities again. I think, who was it? Omkareshwar Prabhu was asking, can you give a recap of whole 7 days? This verse is already recapping the whole 7-day Katha. What do you say? Huh? Because even after following such methods, one takes to fruitive activities again, unable to control his mind, which is contaminated by base qualities of nature, namely passion and ignorance. So, ya etam paramam guhyam itihasam aghapaham. If one is hearing to this itihas, whatever we just went through the 7 days, shrunuchat shraddhayas yukto, if one is hearing with shraddha. 47, 48.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're not. Oh, I'm missing you. I'm used to it.
You're also there.
Yascha bhaktyanu kirtayet navai sa narakam yati. So one who is chanting the name of the Lord and with great devotion who is hearing to this narration will not go to the hell. Na nekshito yama kinkarai yadi api amangalo martyo vishnu loke mahiyate. Amazing, isn't it? Because this very confidential historical narration has the potency to vanquish all sinful reactions, one who hears or describes it with faith and devotion is no longer doomed to hellish life, regardless of his having material body and regardless of how sinful he may have been. Indeed, Yamadutas who carry out the orders of Yamaraj do not approach him even to see him. Even he doesn't come to check, is he really a devotee? No risk. After giving up his body, he returns home, back to Godhead, where he is very respectfully received and worshipped. A devotee is respectably worshipped in Vaikuntha. Amazing. If we hear this pastime attentively. Omkareshwar Prabhu was referring now from Ramcharitmanas that we should be very attentive. If we are attentive, that also reminded me about this Bhagavat Mahatmya, where it was also said, when Gokaran was reading Bhagavatam 7 days, after that only Dundukari got free. He could get liberation, not everyone. There were some in the assembly who were not very attentive. I didn't want to scare in the beginning, but maybe for next Bhagavata Saptaha, this is a good. Mriyamano Harer Nama Granam Putropa Charitam Ajamilopi Agad Dhama Kim Uta Shraddha Grinam. This is the concluding verse of this whole pastime. It is said, while suffering at the time of death, Ajamil chanted the holy name of the Lord. And although the chanting was directed towards his son, he nevertheless returned home. Hooray! It's not here. Back to Godhead. Therefore, if one faithfully and inoffensively chant the holy name of the Lord, if someone is casually chanting, they are getting result. But if one is inoffensively chanting the holy name of Lord, where is the doubt that he will not return to Godhead? Srila Prabhupada ki jai. It's an amazing pastime through which we can understand the greatness of the holy name. Isn't it? So easy. We might have so many reasons not to do chanting, not to take the name of the Lord. I would like to close with one case study already. If Ratikeli Mataji still remembers the question, what happened to people? Ajamil was saved when he was on earth, right? Ajamil, Vishnu Dutas. What about the people who are in hell? Did anyone think about them? Ratikeli Mataji was thinking, what happened to them? Huh?
She's a great soul.
Very merciful. Huh? Depending on time, I will start with one nice first case study. The case study you may already know. I'm bringing to the context. You may already know this. We know that Janaka Maharaj, who is one of the Mahajanas, after leading a very long life, successful, then when he left the world, at that time there was a very nice flight that was taking him to the spiritual world. But somehow it was en route via hell. When he was going through that, he heard people are crying, screaming, and all kinds of torturous expressions one could imagine can come out. And he was asking, what is that? And then when he came to that spot, he was saying, it's so horrible. This what do you call? The torture was unbearable for him to see. He was saying, how can, we know, right now we are sitting, we are hearing what is hellish condition. On day 2, we went, day 1, day 2? Day 1? I started very bad. On day 1 was giving a glimpse of the 28 kinds of hells. But this is from the Padma Puran, from Patala Khanda. Lord Ananta is narrating this wonderful pastime, how Janak Maharaj could help out the people in hell. Now someone asked, is there chanting in hell? Someone was asking, devotees are so compassionate, they say that they can go to hell also if there is holy name, or if they can liberate. When for example Prahlad Maharaj was saying, may everyone be free, let I can be suffer for all of them. Haridas Thakur also. Is it only symbolic? Is it real or not? Is it only symbolic? It's real. This is one case study where we can see that when Janak Maharaj was there, he saw that there's so much lamentation, suffering, and then he became very out of compassion. Paradukha Dukhi, Janak Maharaj was also feeling great lamentation. And then when he came, then because the wind that was, the breeze that was going from them, that touched Janak Maharaj and that entered into the hell, and then everyone felt a great relief. For a moment they felt great relief. Imagine, just by when great Bhagavatas are coming in our life, that's what we are talking. What is the benefit when the saints come in our life? They don't have to touch and bless, or they should not touch. They should not be touched and blessed. Rishabh Prabhu, you're not active. We don't have to touch the sadhus to be blessed. If they're seeing, glancing, that is a blessing. We get full perfect result. Unless otherwise I don't know something else. So here he's saying, oh blessed one, please do not leave us. We are greatly tormented and are feeling happy due to the contact of the breezes that are coming from your body. Just because of that it is so much. So hearing these words, Janak Maharaj, he said, if my stay here is going to benefit so much, let me stay here. And if devotee is staying in place, what will he do? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Anyway, so he said, okay, if that is the case, thinking like this, king stayed there at the gateway of the hell. And when he was there, just outside, Yamaraj came and he saw Janak Maharaj. He knows, he was very fortunate. But he was thinking, usually this is not the place where we can see such great personalities. Therefore, he saw Janak Maharaj full of mercy and one who has done many meritorious deeds. In Ramayana, we can see when there was this question, the hot topic was Ram should come back from the forest to Ayodhya. And Ram says, no, I will not come. Who will solve the problem? Kaikeyi could not solve the problem. Kausalya not. Then there was Vashishta Muni, he could not solve the problem. When they were thinking, oh, gone case, they thought only Janak Maharaj can solve this. And in fact, he solved the problem. So great person. He said, then he asked that Yamaraj smiled and said to Janak, O king, you are Sarva Dharma Shiromani, the crest jewel of piety. Why have you come here? This is a place for wicked sinners who have caused harm to others. Men like you who perform great deeds do not come to this place. Only those persons who deserve or deceive others, punishment they will come. Moreover, he also told this, that those persons who do not remember Lord Ramchandra with their mind, word or deed. What is it? BMW? With BMW, if we don't remember the Lord Ramchandra, Ramchandra Prabhu ki, if you don't remember, what will happen? I throw them into hell and boil them. This is what Yamaraj is saying. Maybe for him casual topic. Every day he might be doing that. For him it's okay. Those who have remembered the Lord of Goddess of Fortune leave the suffering of hell and quickly go to Vaikuntha. This is what he said. And then, when after this, now Janak Maharaj, he was thinking, okay, but what can be done now? He was thinking, after hearing whatever he said, Janak Maharaj said, Oh Lord, but out of pity on these beings, I shall not go to Vaikuntha, because at least they are getting some benefit. Let me stay here. Although situated in this place, they are feeling some comfort due to the breezes from passing from my body. If you release all these persons living in hell, then I shall be happy and proceed to Vaikuntha. What a deal. Cool deal. It's so cool, huh? And then he said, tell me what can be done so that I can, I can't see the suffering of them. Tell me, how can I release them from this miserable condition? Miserable beings quickly be be set free from hell and attain happiness. Yamaraj replied, these persons have never worshipped Lord Vishnu. You are compassionate about these people who are never worshipped Vishnu. They have never listened to the transcendental accounts of the Lord's activities. They have never heard Bhagavatam. No, they didn't chant the Lord name, they didn't chant hear to Bhagavatam. How then can they be freed from hell? O great king, if you desire to release them even though they are great sinners, then give me the following religious merit that you have. After all, he also want to maintain dharma. It's not that, okay, the people who are bad are released and they will, no. He said, on a particular day, early morning, when you woke up, you called out the name of Lord Ramachandra with such a pure of heart. And it is said that the Lord Ramachandra, who is Mahapapaka, Harad Bihi, the remover of great sins, give them the religious merit of that. Whatever you have, from that just give this, that is enough. The glories of the name is so powerful. Yesterday we wanted to hear one case study. This is one. The name is so powerful. They didn't say, okay, can you give them the darshan of the Lord? No. Just whatever benefit that you got by chanting the name of the Lord that morning, if you give, then give them the religious merit which was obtained that morning when with a pure heart you uttered Rama, Rama. Obtaining that merit, they will get freedom from hell. And this is happening in hell. And then what happened, we want to know, right? That didn't stop just there. For Janak Maharaj, he said, I am very happy. I am not only that particular. He said, let these persons be released from hell due to religious merits earned by me from birth. by worshipping Raghunath. No, not only that, I am ready to give the merit of all worshipping, whatever is there, I am ready to give everything. As soon as he said this, those persons dwelling in hell immediately were freed from their suffering condition. And not only that, they have and they got divine bodies. And they said to Janak Maharaj, O king, by your favor, in one moment we have been freed from miserable hell and will now go to the highest position. Param Padam, the topmost abode we will go. Seeing those now effulgent persons from the hell, Janak Maharaj, whose desire the welfare of all beings, was very pleased in his mind. All those persons praised the great king as the very treasure house of compassion and went to the spiritual world. There is also another instance about sage Maudgala. You may also know about that. But if a question comes, maybe we can cover that. But I don't know if this answers your question, what can happen. For devotees, can definitely do that. Why? Because devotees are ever eager. I think in one of the purports of this same chapter, Prabhupada writes that devotees are always looking how to save others. Of course, they are saving themselves. But when they are always concerned, how can we change the face of the world which is so downgrading day by day? And that's why they travel tirelessly, day in, day out. How? They do not care their health, but they go everywhere to do what? Sankirtan Yajna, chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And because of that, some of us are here. It is not that just because we had great love and affection for the Lord and for some prasadam, definitely. But we came across those devotees in our life who have come and embraced us, giving this gift of our life. Did I miss anything? Any questions, by the way? I anyway took some time, but I hope it's not too much. Sorry, Mataji. By the way, when I saw Ambika Mata, I remember about Ramcharitmanas. In that there is a chapter itself, which can be called as Namayan, not Ramayan, Namayan, which is just glorifying the name of Lord Ram. How greater is name of Ram than the Lord himself? There is whole description, and he goes to that. I mean, if one has time, can refer that confirms the greatness of the name, holy name. And as the theme of today, of this Bhagavata Saptaha is holy name, I would really request everyone to take it seriously. If someone is already chanting, let's increase the quality and quantity. And if someone is starting, let's start today. Why to wait for tomorrow when we can do today? I think there is something in Hindi, na? You all know it. So why to wait for tomorrow when we can do that very good thing today? And we have, yesterday I think also I have asked, if someone is inspired, please take Japamalas. Let's not think, I will do Japa with my hand, with my mind, with my mouth, I don't know. No. With that we cannot maintain the determination. To maintain determination, we need to have Sankhya Purvaka Nama Gana Natibi. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself is saying we should maintain a discipline in chanting. Till now we thought chanting holy name is okay. But after understanding the importance of japa, if we do not take it, we may have to wait for some entertainment of what we saw in this. The dutas may come which we don't know. So let's not wait for that. Let's take the chanting seriously, improve the quality, I don't know if someone is inspired, someone wants Japmalas, we have. I don't know, where is Ram Raghav Prabhu? Who is having Japmalas to give? If someone wants, can you raise your hand so that we can arrange? No one? All have or some? Huh?
I will personally request, please take the Japamala today. It's very auspicious, the end of Bhagavata Saptaha. You know, it's a milestone. Please take it.
Yeah. You want one? You want one? Or you already have? She want one? Okay. You can give there. Not that, I think. Huh?
Today, there is a big offer. Prabhuji will give himself with his hands. So
Oh my God.
It is lotus hands. So please take
No,
it.
no. I prefer Rishabh Prabhu to give that.
वो चैंट नहीं करेंगे कभी.
मेरा डर वही है.
ले लो.
You give, no? You can give. Okay. Anyway, later we will also give some handout as a, what do you call this, written gift? Huh? Maybe something that we also want to carry. Yeah? 7 days has been very intense. I don't know how many we remember, how many we forgot. We just made something so that we give you, and you can also have that, and time to time, if possible daily, take a look of it, and yeah. So at that time, whoever wants Japmala, please don't feel shy, or please don't feel, what do you call this, scared. Oh, if I have japa, then I have to do japa. Yes, we have to do japa. That is the purpose. And the purpose of Bhagavat Katha is also to come to this level of we want to do japa and make our life successful. Srila Prabhupada ki, Granthar Srimad Bhagavatam ki. I don't know. I don't know from here what do we do now? Is it changed? Okay. Okay. They'll come and take from me. Okay. Or is, yeah, while Kirtan can go on, we can distribute. So while Kirtan is going on, I appreciate first the kids should come. Anyone can do. Siddhi, maybe you can do Kirtan. जो आएंगे पूछेंगे करेंगे कीर्तन. Yes, we will give first. Yeah, okay. You can give the mic there. Please take it. And you can also take this. Something you can. Wait, Bhagavad. Hey, hey. Granthar Srimad Bhagavatam ki.
No other chanting beats.
जो है सो है.
Depends on the kids. If kids are coming first, we put they take from
Okay.
outside.
So first kids, your first kid or your kid is here. ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు? పర్లేదులేండి.
It depends.
ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి ఇచ్చే
Viva,
పర్లేదు, 12 మంది
Viva,
చూడొచ్చు.
you come this side. Let
First
them
come this side.
4 hours.
You keep it here.
family కలిసి వచ్చేసి.
ఇది ఇచ్చానా? మొత్తం ఫ్యామిలీకా? ఓకే.
Mataji want the Japamala.
4 ఉన్నాయంట. మనవి ఏం తేలేదు అసలు మనవి. ఇవి మనవి కాదు, ఇవి అక్కడివి. పెన్ ఇచ్చేయలే పెన్.
Hare Krishna
कृष्णा जय प्रभु
श्रीमद् भागवत सप्ताह की लक्ष्मण हनुमान की शिला प्रभुपाद की
सृष्टि की दादा पेन है आया सृष्टि की सृष्टि सरस्वती जी कम सरस्वती जी कम
हरे कृष्णा ओम का विश्व प्रभु हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 Why did he close? close it? Who should close it?
वो शायद चले गए.
बेटा ये लगाना. ओके ओके. Guruji, I never sing this Aarti in my life. And I never sung any Aarti in my life. But now I go to Seva, so I will try spontaneous. Please bless me.
We will not follow, na? You just sing.
No, follow. Everybody can follow.
We will also
Yeah,
follow.
everybody. Please bless that it happens.
Until we bring the plate, you can announce, give some background
Okay.
about the Aarti, and that after Prabhuji Mataji performs the Aarti, then everybody is also
उसके बाद क्या?
invited.
आरती के बाद क्या प्रोग्राम है?
नहीं, मतलब आरती में
आरती पूरा हो जाएगा उसके बाद क्या है? लास्ट
but we need to announce that people who want to do Aarti can come forward
Okay.
and Aarti and go.
नहीं, when the Aarti finishes, then what is
After
the
the
program?
Bhagavad Aarti, then Gaura Aarti, Narsimha Pranam and then Prashad.
Okay. There is some other realization sharing or something.
Sorry, after the Narsimha Aarti, there will be vote of thanks. If anybody want to share any realization, they can come and
After
share.
Narsimha Aarti.
Narsimha Aarti. But we have really 10 minutes time for that, 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So now we are after a very, very blissful 7 days of Srimad Bhagavatam Saptaha. So you all are Parikshit Maharaj, and you have got the opportunity to listen the Katha and make the life perfect from our Sukhdev Goswami Prabhuji, from Sudama Prabhuji. And now we will do the Aarti of Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapuran. Actually, Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapuran is the literary incarnation of Sri Krishna himself. And all the 12 cantos which are in the Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapuran are the body part of the Lord himself. They are the lotus body part of the Lord. So in the Kali Yuga, this Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapuran as a book, as a literary incarnation, we worship it. And everybody can also have their home. So if you have Srimad Bhagavatam at your home, you have Sri Krishna at your home. So anybody wants Srimad Bhagavatam, Gauradesh can organize for them. In English and any languages we can organize. And now we will do the Aarti of Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavan. And everybody who want to do the Aarti, they can also come forward and they can also do with the, Jyoti, you can also do Aarti. Everybody has the opportunity to do the Aarti. Flower Abhishek.
So I'll do only this now.
Guruji, some expert should get the Kartala. Some expert.
Oh, yes.
Who will get the Kartala?
My father.
Okay. But he is doing Aarti.
He's good. Pundrik, he knows.
Yeah. Okay. True. You will take care of Kartala. Yeah.
Can I keep this here? No, this is music is.
So those who are on the Gauradesh group, I have shared on the Gauradesh group also, Gauradesh family, this Aarti. Also in the TPBT, I think Rupamanjari Mataji has shared the TPBT also, so you can also access in your mobile and you can see here. So I will sing line by line and actually the bhav is more important here. The singing is not important, the skill, singing skill. Here the bhav, what is the meaning of this Aarti? This is very, very important here. So, Namaha Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namane Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharye Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschate Shadare आरती अति पावन पुराण की 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 धर्म भक्ति विज्ञान खान की भागवत निर्मल महापुराण भगवत निर्मल सुख मुख विगालिता निगम कल्प फल महापुराण भगवत निर्मल मुख विगालिता निगम कल्प फल परमानंद सोत रसमय फल परमानंद सोत रसमय फल आरती अति पावन पुराण की 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 भक्ति विज्ञान ध्यान की मल मथनी तप निवारणी मल मथनी तप निवारणी जन्म मृत्यु भया हरिणी मली मली मथनी त्रिका परिवारिणी जन्म मृत्यु भया हरिणी देवत संसार सुख करनी सती हरि गने की सदी हरि गने की आरती अति पावन पुराण की भक्ति विज्ञान खाने की जय विलास विमोह विनाशिनी जय विलास विमोह विनाशिनी जय विलास श्रीमद् भागवतम महापुराण की, भागवतम भागवत सप्ताह महामहोत्सव की, सुखदेव गोस्वामी परीक्षित महाराज की, गोस्वामी की, प्रभुपाद की, सुखदेव गोस्वामी श्री सुदामा प्रभु की, गौरादेश धाम की, श्री सिया राम लक्ष्मण भक्त हनुमान की। हरे कृष्णा।
अजामिल महाशय की very much. We will do our favorite Gaur Aarti, and then after that we'll enjoy sumptuous prasad. Ki bajayo jaya Gaura Chale Aarti ka